Welcome back. We're here to cover the karmic third party. And yes, like all the others, they have been pretty juicy this week. Now, for those of you that don't know, I'm a psychic medium, a twin flame coach, as well as we cover the astrology. And if you do need a booking, you can go to the link below. Now, we do cover these weekly. So if you do want to see the masculine, feminine, and karmic, feel free to come and join us. Otherwise, we're going to get straight into the reading. This is a real weird read, actually. And I have seen this kind of progressing as the weeks have gone on, but I especially do see at the moment, there's a bit of shame here. I usually don't look at this crowning energy in the same way, but because I'm this week using them intuitively, I'm noticing on the card, it's almost like a person running. And there's a phoenix in the background and it's flying away. And it's weird. Chakra mindset, the first thing I was getting is this person needs to get into alignment. Like they're a mess. They're trying to grasp and reach for things, but something is forcing them to look inside themselves. Something's forcing them to accept the circumstance, but to also get into alignment. And there's a bit of fear around this. There's a bit of shock in the aftermath of it. They're like, no, you're my solution. Where the heck are you going? It's almost like, no, I don't want to leave this. I'm comfortable where I am in my puffy, fluffy cloud that just feels good. It's comfortable. It's like a prison, but it feels great. This is where they're at. They're like, no, I don't want to. And you look at the top row, and I was like, oh, well, okay. They're not having so much fun. Look at the past. Shame. We've got shame, we've got the third eye, and we have the openness and reversal. Okay, these are hard cards for where this has been shown. Their values, their belief systems, everything feels in disarray. But they're like, oh God, I've got to really look at this. I've got to get to the heart of it. Can I change it? Can I evolve this? Do we feel inadequate when we feel something is out of our control? Yeah, it's ego. It's like, I should have known this, or I should have done better. Or, hey, maybe they did, and maybe they should have. But we do prosecute ourselves many times because we're almost like, this would not have happened if I had foreseen it. And so this person, it's so strange. It's almost like the way it's coming across inside a karmic connection is that even the person, how they're perceiving it, is cold-hearted. This is what I'm getting psychically. I can only give you the message I'm getting. It's been shown to me that this person is in so much ego, the communication style, the way they show affection. It's just so cold. It's cold. It could be very rigid in a belief system, but it's not in the heart chakra sense. It's in the third eye sense. So this is a real weird place to be when it comes to matters of the heart. They're being asked to step back. They feel embarrassed because they moved into that space. They feel maybe embarrassed because of some circumstances that they've moved through, and they feel isolated and they don't know who to turn to. The universe almost has eliminated certain factors for people to turn into, because universe is trying to teach us between now and the next 2 years of where we felt inadequate to self-soothe. And what do I mean by that? Building up that resilience inside that area we feel is our weakest point. So if the weakest point is communication, you're going to learn, you're going to structure, it's going to test it. If it is with your wealth, you're going to do more with less, but you're going to learn. There could be cycles of being forced into having to address it. So there's areas, and I also do see this circumstance. This could be a change of home. It might be feeling less confident to express, or like I said, to even ask for help. This person feels quite alone, isolated from a crowd, discarded from a group, not having faith, feeling quite negative, which I think most of us can relate to when that happens. Now, I felt them chasing an individual down the road. I felt them, and look, it doesn't have to be physically. It could be. But it also felt like they were trying to prevent a circumstance from playing out. Some might be thinking of doing that and haven't done it yet. Some feel that their life is spiraling and they're embarrassed of where they've got themselves. Some are waiting for a consequence to come. And there can be some communication coming in, and they're going to have to unpack it. It could be a lot. It is going to change some things. They are, like I said, they're going to need to be grounded, but something to do with their footings and grounded, they're not going to be happy with. We're going to go into clarifying because I think this has a whole storyline going on. And although we've given the reference of the energy, I want to dig deeper to see what is going on behind the scenes. Now we are moving to a full moon in Libra. This can be things that were being waited on for judgment. It's here. Judgment is here. Okay, we're looking at the past. You can see this. You don't need to go chasing rainbows because, you know, I was saying this person looks like they're chasing it. They don't need to. Bang, it's here, the past. Okay, they're like blurred, shocked, head spinning. What is this place? Something to do with connection. Now, this could have been something that was done. It's dodgy dealings, okay? So this could be going outside the relationship, manipulating the person into the relationship, etc. Their actions and words, it's like, I didn't want that to come out. When they hear it out loud, they're almost like, they're a bit embarrassed. You know, it's like like I said, maybe that was sort of like the defense. Can people change? Yes, people can change. The problem is after we change and we hear our past, it always makes us feel like crap. Because we realize that we have changed, but our dealings maybe, or the way we behaved when we were younger, we were like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. So this person, is it shame based on people looking at them, or is it shame based on integrity and ethics? You can decide. But it is to do with the third party energy. It is to do with an influence and manipulation. It is to do with the conflicts. And sometimes these conflicts can be, it could be family because we have the yellow chakra here. Okay? In the first row, we have in the heart of it, with the ego, the information coming up, sometimes conversation pieces could be an argument. Pardon me. Saying things we don't mean. Information and gossip coming about, and we have a third party card as a clarifier, and the person actually betraying the integrity of the relationship, and it was hidden. Okay, did they know that this was coming? Unsure. How do I put it? It's like, yes, no, but it's more like, even if they did, it's not from that perspective. It's more the feeling that they were within the right due to some circumstances, having no other option. So it's almost like, regardless of whether they knew it was going to come out or not, they already had a backup plan of a statement piece because they feel that they were within their right. Okay. This can affect their abundance. Somebody may be giving them advice. I'm telling you, for the last few weeks, I have not seen, where it comes to their circle, I have not seen an alliance. which is interesting because, you know, the pack mentality, it's not fitting here. The pack is turning against the karmic. This even comes down to the tribe, like that they're turning against the karmic. We are forging new alliances, similar to what you see in the news. These are happening in our personal lives, and this individual is about to have a bit of a shock. And some people that were super close to them, super tight, they're bringing them undone. They're actually, it's not even the masculine or the feminine. These are people in their friendship groups. These are people in their tribe. Don't they say that it's usually the ones that are closest to us? Hugely motivating. Tell me how this lands, but this person's going to have a bloody shock. And we are going to check in with this next week. I don't see this going too well. Not for the karmic third party, not for the karmic connection. But they're going to be on their own. They might chase, they might want to stop this, but at the same time, it's futile. Now, yes, we do cover these weekly, and if you do want a private booking, you can go to our website where we host bookings, webinars, events, etc. And these do, as I mentioned, come out weekly. We also pre-release them via our Sage Inner Circle network. You can sign up. We have a sign-up form via the website that you directly can jump on and join. Otherwise, I will see you soon.